right, Con, let's cook. Let's cook. All right. We have on the screen Tickwood housing projects. All right. In my city, the city of Atlanta. All right. And so we're just talking modern day reservations. Now I take that back. The real reservations. Nah, the real ones. All right. Um, we're gonna dig on some Tickwood said. All right. And we're gonna dig on the Atlanta Housing Authority. All right. Because something very interesting, right? Here, Tickwood Homes was an early public housing project in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States. Opened just before the first houses, the whites-only Tickwood Homes replaced an integrated settlement of low-income people known as tenured bottom. All right, so Tickwood was built for the whites. University Homes was built for the blacks. All right, and I'm use that word loosely. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a crime scene. All right. Now I'm tired of these damn crime scenes, man. Y'all tacking up charges. All right, and we gonna start charging y'all asses. Extreme goddamn deception in the first degree. Because if in 1936 we all was goddamn poor, well, who the hell you calling a slave then? We was on the same playing field, right? 1936. Now I've seen videos as to where Techwood had tenants that was white up into the 79, 80, 81. So y'all got them out there just in the nick of time, huh? For the great crack epidemic. And now you can't find, or when I was growing up, you couldn't find a white face in the projects. And so, how did we go from that to this right here? Fuck the Red Dog, all right? This was a notorious drug task force in Atlanta, uh, very well known for beating your ass. And it was just that simple. And I'm telling you firsthand account. Um, Mine was kind of brief. I was running in the back of some apartments and I got hawked down by a Red Dog female. Yeah, man. She hawked me down and yoked me. All right. And so, uh, you know, they gonna bust you, you know what I'm saying? They gonna steal your money and they gonna beat your ass. And that's what they was known for. And they had clearance to do that. So how did we get here? Running every drug dealer out of Georgia. Oh, well, shit. You acting like we brought the damn dope into Georgia or the United States or on Shim's lot. No, we don't manufacture that shit. This shit is manufactured. This is how slick the game is with the powers that be. That shit is manufactured at a low price. up until it gets in their hands. Then the inflation just explodes. All right. All right, man. We rocking with my man. I forget his name. Uh, Fair use. We digging on Tickwood, y'all. Uh, One of the most dangerous housing projects in the city of Atlanta. All right, and I'm talking about dangers. We're gonna get into how dangerous these projects was and the people that lived in them. I personally have a first-hand account. I damn, I wish I knew dude name. All right, let's get into it. Let's cook.
In August 1936, the first tenants began to move into the first public housing project in the United States.
Right.
In an area not far from Georgia Tech, Techwood homes were being filled with new tenants being promised low-rent property with better living conditions. The buildings of these temporary homes would help to eliminate the strain of what the Great Depression left behind, as it would allow thousands to be able to afford a place to stay while the nation got back on their feet.
Okay. Let's rock.
Techwood homes would be built on top of Tanya Bottom, a slum with shantytown homes that resembled more of a third world country than the U.S. that we know of today.
So that's where y'all got the idea from?
These flats were filled with impoverished black and white American families long before the Great Depression.
All right, I just wanted to go back, and so you hear that black and white. They were built for black and white, so we was on the same playing field. But what happened? And who was slaves? All right. So you see where I'm going with it? We was on the same playing field, man. So how did we get stuck? How did we get stuck in these motherfuckers? And the whites, they was able to moving on up. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? No. Just like MJG said.
Here, nigga, how you figure? The system gonna help you. The ghetto's where they put you. The ghetto's where they kept.
All right. Let's cook. Shout out to Wanagi, man. I had to get this one right here. Let's get this. All right. And so we wonder what happened. Why was they able to George Jefferson our ass? Moving on up. You see what I'm saying? Well, let's ask Dr. King.
The irony of it all is that at the same time, the nation failed to do anything for the black man. Through an act of Congress, it was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did it give the land, it built
millions
land grant colleges to teach them how to farm.
Oh, you saw them?
Through an act of Congress,
You see this shit?
it was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest,
Chopped and screwed.
which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe. With an economic floor. But not only did it give the land.
What else?
Built land grant colleges to teach them how to farm.
And so how did we get here? All right. Well, I'll tell you how. We did it. Now I'm talking to Yasharal. All right, Yasharal, we did it. Israel, we did it, all right? Just like they got to pay for what their ancestors did. Those curses transcend, all right? But now back to the blacks, all right? because it seemed like this is only happening to the blacks. And I use that word, man, because you know what? We gonna cut out all who's who, all right? We talking directly to the blacks, and y'all know who they are. Because they all about them curses, all right? They can't escape them. And so, how in the hell we get here?
Take a look.
Let's go.
In 1934, at Techwood, Atlanta, Georgia, began the first publicly financed effort in the United States to wipe off the face of the American map the jungle of slums.
But 60 years later, on the eve of Atlanta becoming the Centennial Olympic City, Techwood homes had become the jungle, where predators took over the neighborhood, causing a crime rate 35 times that of the city of Atlanta, the murder capital of the world.
All right, y'all. The real Reservations, the legendary, most dangerous Techwood.
Techwood is a city within the city. The drug dealing, the gang banging, you know what I mean? Just poverty-stricken living.
Hey man, you don't want to step down there, dude. Hey, unless you really did know somebody.
Niggas didn't have to leave Techwood for shit, bro. Niggas was like, you could go shopping, grocery shopping, clothes, Polo Man came through, cars, everything came through that bitch, man. You ain't have to leave for nothing. What it was, like I said, it was a city within a city.
It was like a very hustling environment, shit. You could come up down there very quick.
You come to Techwood, you're gonna have people like, Techwood. Okay, where you from in Techwood? I'm from Techwood Drive. I'm from Pine Street. I'm from Honeycut. I'm from Venable. You got goddamn Mirsky Street. You got Mirror. You got Lucky Street. You got Lord Joy. You got goddamn you got McAfee. These the different streets and blocks in Techwood. You know what I'm saying? You got Pine Street, man. You know what I mean? With which that's where I'm from. It really a lot of goddamn killer come out that Pine Street. You know what I'm saying? All this shit, him but goddamn though. Now they were getting money on all. It was traps on Auburn Street. It was traps all over Techwood. You know what I'm saying? I'm from 118 Pine, baby. At the bottom of Techwood. I'm at the.
And so one must ask a question now, how did we get here? Now, I can show you videos of white people, 1979, 1980, living in Techwood. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't that many, all right? But how in the hell did we get here?
I stayed next door to the boy Fred Mitchell. Fred Mitchell, he ended up getting killed. My cousin, she killed him. That was her baby daddy. Her and him had caught a murder. They killed the dude. They beat the dude. The dude ran. Beating the nigga.
All right, man, as Techwood said, man, he was legendary in the city. As every hood had like they Techwood says or Debo's type things like that. Or in Atlanta we call them Trigger Man. In New Orleans they call them Steppers. All right, dude was one of a kind. Let's just say that. And to point something out, everybody in the city knew that people that stayed in Techwood was throwed the fuck off. And I mean that, wholeheartedly. But they was just a different breed because of the shell shock. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that they see. Like I listen to stories from the Calio Project, Magnolia and stuff like that. They all the same. From Chicago to New York, LA, Georgia, Florida. You know what I mean? The Bama. They all the same. All these projects is just that, a big fucking project. All right. That they was manifesting. All right. This is where they wanted. Okay. The ghettos where they put you. And the ghettos where they kept you. Just like MJG said. The real reservations.
Nigga, he trying to run, but he losing the balance. And goddamn, he ran out of the street, fucking around and fell in the street. and the buck ran over the head. You know what I'm saying? When he was falling, the buck was coming over the hill. And got there right when he fell, he just was so happy. They got that motherfucker, the buck's tied that she crushed his whole motherfucking head. All the bucks ran over his head, killed him. And then like a couple of weeks later, while they was on the run for that, she ended up killing him. She went down, she was 16. You know what I'm saying? She was 16 at the time, and Fred was like 17, 18. Summertime, they got their shirts off, 44s, 45s, everything. You know what I'm saying? Outside. Nigga blast your ass and won't nobody say shit. Just was huge. It's the first project in the United States. Period. It was so fucking big to the point where you think ain't nobody watching you, but everybody watching you. Like Techwood had bitches gonna do something to you. I did some crazy things to Techwood. You know, me and my brother, you know what I'm saying? But it just, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you watch a movie, if you watch an action picture and they put all this in, you can see that in the Techwood. You know, my father.
All right, y'all. I got a story. All right. My dealing with somebody from Techwood, I was in 7th grade, Southwest Middle School, Southwest Atlanta. It had got around the school that this motherfucker was coming from Techwood. Like I said, the whole city knew. I mean, it was a whole nother world in itself. We're talking damn near like 3 neighborhoods put together. And so I never seen a situation where it put the teachers and administration in a frenzy, and we was able to see that shit. We was able to see that shit like they was fucked up, like, oh shit, nigga, like they had heard of this motherfucker. And when I tell you he was every bit of just like these fellas you see, it's the shell shock. I'm tell you, he was escorted to class. He came on a Thursday, I think. He was escorted to class by a police officer and 3 male administration staff. You see what I'm saying? Let's rock, man.
I done killed some cats, and the police pull up on them, and them niggas shoot it out with them. One of my partners get shot in the head and survived. He shot in the middle of his fucking forehead and survived. Them niggas shot it out with the police nigga, like right there. I remember the whole thing. Sam fucked up, got a life sentence, so I can talk about this shit, you know what I mean? So these niggas shot it out with the police nigga like they shooting it out with an ordinary nigga. So that was one of the wildest shit I ever seen. Hey man, you know, you're gonna get some slow walking sad talking to come on in and take with that shit that's right.
What I seen, man, when the LA boy just walked up to one of the Miami boys and shoot him in broad daylight and shot him up under the car, man. Just kept shooting him up under while he was up under the car, man. Till his gun was empty, man. And just walked off, man. But everybody knowing who he was. Then everybody thought he was gonna be gone from the hood. But guess what? He came back the next day.
Craziest shit I ever seen, right, was one of my friend girls who grew up together, right? I guess she got tired of her boyfriend beating on her, or whatever. So she came outside with a shotgun. Boom! Shot me straight, knocked his whole face off. You know what I'm saying? The police didn't come for like an hour.
And so, how did we get here, y'all? I can show you. All right, y'all. Now we're gonna go through some of these curses, all right? And we're just gonna check out some of these real reservations. Let's go. All right, you got cursed shall thy be in the city and in the field, huh? In the city and in the field. So you're gonna be cursed in the city and in the field. Cursed shall you be when you come in, and cursed shall you be when you go out, huh? What about that one? What about 20? And the Most High will send on you cursing and confusion, and rebuking all that you set your hand to do until you are destroyed, and until you perish quickly because of the wickedness of your doings, in which you have forsaken your mother and father above. What about 45? Moreover, all these curses shall come upon you and pursue you and overtake you until you are destroyed, because you did not obey the voice of the Most High your power, to keep their commandments, your mother and father above, and their statutes in which they commanded you, Israel, not nobody else. And they shall be upon you for a sign and a wonder. How about your life shall hang in doubt, huh? That's a daily one for me. Because some of us out here playing, man. Some of us out here faking that we honor these curses, but we ain't. We ain't all the same. They know who the real ones are. You see what they put? You see where they put them, huh? Do you see where they put them? You see these three boys right here? All right. And so we point the finger at ourselves. All right. Because they ain't nothing but a third party. They just third party. All right. It came from the Most High, but we did it. What about 30? No, this ain't 34. What that is? 54. The sensitive and very refined man among you will be hostile towards his brother, huh? Techwood, the killing fields, huh? That's what they used to call Techwood. They used to call East Lake Meadows, Little Vietnam. And this was going on all across the United States of America. You know, they even got projects in goddamn Europe. And they got pimps. And so you see the dispersion, right? Look at that. See that? This is what you get now. And so the Most High says, I will gird you, though you have not known me, huh? Israel, I will gird you, though you have not known me. Then how do we stay afloat? You want to know? You want to know, don't you? 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 3. Talk no more so very proudly. Let no arrogance come from your mouth. For the Most High is the power of knowledge. Huh? And by them, your mother and father above, actions are weighed. Actions are weighed. Lake of fire, turn it up higher as soon as they enter. They needin' company, sheeple, keep believing the preacher. You see, we abiding in secret places. The wow, we in the ether, huh? Psalm 91. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High, huh, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, huh? And I will say to the Most High, He is my refuge and my mother above, also my refuge and my fortress, our power, in whom we trust. All right, y'all. A little something different, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to understand the curses, man. Me and Yosef the real. We just trying to understand these curses. That's all. And for that we say, all praise, glory, and honor due to our mother and father above.